Welcome to Putnik School. My name is Rusty. I'm the founder and teacher of this school. And here on Putnik, we believe that we found an elegant and easy way to learn Russian. Russian is quite complex language. We have a lot of rules, exceptions, endings, genders, cases, and the thing that on my experience when I talk to my students, I'm every time asking why you came to personal classes, why you even learn Russian or something like this. And the reason why people come to learn personal classes, there is two reasons. The main one, first, they want to speak. When you just learn vocabulary, when you use, I don't know, the Green Owl app, you're not really speak, right? And the second thing that, especially for some complex languages like Russian, there is no full structured path to learn it. Some websites very good in grammar, some websites amazing about vocabulary, some websites do good exercises, somewhere you can find part of the grammar. And the point is that there is no structure, exact structure, that learn this, then go there, then go there, then go there. And some students, they're getting confused and um, they're just giving up on the language because they don't know. They don't know where to start, how to learn. Now, when they go to the grammar, they start to learn cases from the beginning, but the cases is you have to speak a little bit already for them. That's why here on Putnik, we made the platform. The platform to learn Russian language. Long story short, here we have. First of all, it's my Russian, your stats. Your current level, how many words do you know already in your active vocabulary? There is some stat with how many topics have you learned already, phrases built, how many classes you take, was taken, and so on. Also, you have a part with the My session because it's not just open program and learn. It is about conversation. We have speaking clubs, we have personal classes, which you prefer. You need to practice with natives to talk, to speak clearly, to understand language. Also, we made our learning path so you will know this is a cycle that take over all aspects of the language. You learn grammar, you learn vocabulary, you build phrases, you speak. You back to grammar, you learn vocabulary, you build phrases, you speak. And again and again and again. We have phrase builder. When you learn some words, it's not just enough. You need to know how to build phrases. Some words gonna get conjugated, right? They're changing. Depends on the situation, depends on the gender of the nouns, of the subjects, and so on. So the phrase builder will help you to see the order of the words and how correctly to conjugate your words. We have the GrammarHUB and vocabulary hub, exercises, courses, because if, for example, you just want to learn Russian just to be nice with your boyfriend or girlfriend, we have the course for relationship. So you just get to know cute words, some interesting things, and so on. Like, for example, mostly about the cultural things, right? Like, for example, why you why it's better to never give your girl yellow flowers. Do you know the answer? So there are the courses we open not just the words and phrases and grammar. We also get deeply into the cultural stuff. And in the end, we have our sessions. We have personal classes with a native that you can book, and speaking classes. A few times in a month, you can book a class. There is a short group, 5 people only, 60 minutes of unstoppable talking, you know, in Russian. So you can practice on some different topics. For example, recently we have my daily routine where you can practice talking about your everyday schedule and stuff. We have my home where we can try to describe the room, talk about our interiors and stuff. Food and eating, where we're going to talk about food, and travel and places. We have all questions, we have vocabularies, we have slides, so it's just like the perfect space to practice. Like, okay, I want to practice how to talk about my room, for example. Just this vocabulary you know already, but you need to speak them. And here we go. Let's go deeply into our platform. My personal thing that I'm very proud of is a GrammarHUB and Vocabulary Hub. The GrammarHUB is a full Russian grammar. There is more than 200 topics from A1 to C1 level. So you don't have to go to some topic that you will not understand yet, because we have the structure. We start with the chapter number 1. We start with the basic alphabet and reading. There is 7 topics that you go through. You learn alphabet, you start learn sounds, you learn cursive to recognize the words and letters, and then you go to the stress and blah blah blah. When you're done this chapter, you go to the next one, to the pronunciation. See, so we made it, and it's not just text. Some of them they have a video classes, some of them they have exercises. For example, this one with a cursive, there is a exercise that you can match letters with the printed one and the cursive one. So you can match them. For example, D, D, and D. Okay, done. This one and this. Oh no, it's not correct. See, so you can also practice. You learn topic and you go practicing at the same time. That's so cool and that's very useful. It will help you to memorize grammar. And we're not just dry book. We're not copy paste from the books. We're trying to explain that in easy way. We're trying to explain it in a practice way. I could say that, because even on my personal classes, I'm never telling like, okay, students, let's do that because of that and blah blah. No, I'm trying to show you we why the language work like that. We have many different shades, we have many examples, some schemes and so on. So this is my personal thing that I'm very proud of. The second thing that I'm very proud of is Vocabulary Hub. For now we have more than 1,000 of words, and we continue to add them every week, more and more. When you open the Vocabulary Hub, there is a many folders with topics. So for example, if you just want to learn, I don't know, basic colors, you can open it, and then you can see the holders colors. For example, you want to go to, I don't know, green. You can click on the green and you can see details about the word. You can see how to write it in Russian, how to spell, how to write it in English, how to pronounce it, what the level of this word, it's easy word or it's complicated word, what is a part of the speech. Example, it's this one is adjective, so what the forms of adjective different, right? Because we have зеленый, we have зеленая, зеленое, зеленые. So you can see all of this. You can mark it as a learn already and put them in your own vocabulary, or you can put the folder. For example, if you need to pay attention, okay, you can pay attention, or you can choose like another one, word. Like, for example, create the folder for me, choose the color of the folder, and edit. And now your word will be in this new folder that you can go into your own vocabulary and see the folders there. We're also working on to add the illustrations to each word. But this is not the best thing. Of course, you can see the nouns with the whole cases, examples, dialogues, and stuff. You can sort the word if you need so. But the main thing that I'm very, very proud of is that have you heard about the Anki system, right? So this is about the repetition of the words, and we build it in. All those words that you learned, you can find here. You just click mix and learn, and you learn it. Do you know this word? No. Show the answer. Is it easy or not? And depends on the how this word easy or not for you, it will get back to you again. So this is repetition. Why it's much better than some systems like Anki, for example, because for Anki they don't do flashcards. So you basically have to buy or have to find from somewhere else those flashcards without, they're not really every time full, right? Some of them just have translation, some of them just have some pronunciation, but we have all in one platform, all forms, examples, how to pronounce, illustrations, everything. So this is a very, very powerful tool to get more words for your vocabulary. So that's two things that I'm extremely proud of. Of course, after you learn your words that I'm tell you already from the beginning, we have the phrase builder. You can choose the topics. For example, if you want to learn just about phrases at the restaurant, you can choose the topic, click on it, and see, you just need to choose the words, right? What is the correct form of these words? For example, здесь работаешь хорошему официанта. Is it correct or not? Correct? No. Try again. Здесь работают работает хороший официант. Is it correct? Yay, this one is correct. And the most interesting thing that I like, for example, most of the phrases, they have learned this phrase. And when you open it, when you click on it, you will see the meaning of the phrase. You will see when to use, when not to use, the cultural notes, and some example of the dialogues. So we try to make it like it's like everyone can learn, you know? Even if you don't understand, extremely don't understand language, you just click and learn. Also, we have exercises. Some of them are the same as you can see in the GrammarHUB, so we can additionally just practice. Or some of them, they're separated and there's new one. So you can go and practice yourself. For example, my favorite is reading of Russian handwriting. Like, what word is it? You can open the keyboard here if you don't have the Russian one and click, or if you have Russian one, just feel free to put this to write this word in the printed letters and check, is it correct or not? Yay, this one is voda, water. And the last one that I want to show you is our my Russian section. Is your learning path that I'm explaining already. Is this one is your current level, your stats, and you can see that there is how many words overdue already, how many words in the learning process, and how many words learned already. So basically, when you use that system with the mix and learn new words, they have their deadline when you better to repeat them. And when you uh, repeat them on time, they will stuck in your memory. And that's how you get your vocabulary. The last one is my sessions. My sessions is the part where you have your wallet, with the credits for speaking clubs or credits for personal classes. And if you use personal classes, you have my workbook, my classroom. So basically, everything is here, in a one spot. You can see your schedule if you booked already, or you can scroll down at the dashboard and book there. And everything here, you don't have to switch between platforms. Go to one platform to book a class with a teacher, go to another platform to learn vocabulary, go open third platform to check the grammar, ask AI, too many stuff. We build all in one. Welcome to Putnik School, and I hope to see you soon on our personal classes or maybe in our speaking clubs. It was nice to talk to you. Спасибо за просмотр and have a good day. Пока-пока.